Natalie Mordaltseva didn't like her castmates, implying that Josh Weinstein is her sugar daddy. She melted down completely during the tell-all. Natalie Mordaltseva got extremely emotional during part 2 of the 90-day, the single life tell-all special, when her ex, Josh Weinstein, made an appearance. Natalie first appeared in 90-Day Fiancé Season 7, when she moved from Kyiv, Ukraine to Sequin, Washington, to be with Mike Youngquist. Mike and Natalie met by chance when they were chosen to be the godparents of the child of a mutual friend. According to the former couple, it was love at first sight. Though they were both going through divorces at the time, Mike proposed to Natalie in Paris. Natalie moved to the United States during 90-Day Fiancé Season 7, and their relationship was rocky, with a lot of conflict. Despite the troubled relationship, Natalie and Mike were able to get married before Natalie's 90-day K-1 fiancé visa expired. Though she was able to stay in the U.S., her marriage to Mike fell apart. Natalie went on to star in 90-Day, The Single Life. The aspiring actress met Josh Weinstein during a casting call. Though she moved from Florida to Los Angeles to be with him, he's kept her at arm's length. Natalie's emotional meltdown started when her 90-day, The Single Life Season 4 castmates told her bluntly that they didn't think Josh was ever going to marry her. Natalie moved from Florida to Los Angeles to pursue acting and be with Josh. However, after she arrived, it quickly became clear that Josh wasn't as serious about the relationship. Not only did he never introduce her to his daughter, but he never even showed her where he lived. During part 2 of the 90-day, Single Life Tell-All episode, Natalie revealed that she and Josh had spent the night before together. Let's just cut this down simple. This is pretty simple, right? He has feelings for you, but he's not gonna marry you. You would have introduced her to your daughter by now if you really had that intention. Natalie went on to say that she and Josh were stuck in the same cycle because he never wanted to move forward into a relationship with her, even after 3 years of spending time together. Fellow castmate John McManus got right to the point with some tough love for Natalie. Let's just cut this down simple, John said. This is pretty simple, right? He has feelings for you, but he's not gonna marry you. You would have introduced her to your daughter by now if you really had that intention. During 90-Day Fiancé, Mike and Natalie didn't see eye to eye, and were often on very different pages. She wanted to have babies right away, while he was concerned about the $30,000 debt he racked up to buy his family farm, a debt that he didn't tell Natalie about upfront. The two were opposites in many ways. Mike loves meat and Natalie is a vegetarian. She is devoutly religious, while he believes in aliens. She's the beauty, and I'm the beast, Mike famously said during his 90-Day Fiancé introduction. Mike was often suspicious of Natalie, even wondering at one point if she had applied for a K-1 visa with another man before him. Then there was the time it took Natalie a full 17 seconds to reply to the producer who'd asked, "Do you love Mike?" The 90-Day Fiancé star replied, "God, it's hard. I think we have a potential because he's a good guy." During the 90-Day Fiancé Season 7 tell-all, Natalie said, "I have feelings for Michael, but I love myself more," while also accusing Mike of cheating, an accusation which he denied. As the 90-Day Single Life tell-all continued, Josh admitted he still wasn't ready to have Natalie meet his daughter. He said it was because of Natalie's unhinged emotional state and her propensity for having complete meltdowns. He also accused her of being extremely jealous, which she vehemently denied. Proving his point, Natalie burst into tears and asked Josh why she was there if he didn't want to be with her. Josh insisted that he wasn't the one who told Natalie to move to LA and that she made the move to pursue acting. That's exactly what it means. He gives you money and you have sex, and you have nothing else. You don't have the house. You don't get to go to the house. You don't get to meet the kids. You just give the sex and get the dollars. When castmate Chantal Everett said she felt Josh was giving sugar daddy vibes, Natalie said he couldn't be her sugar daddy since she's never even been to his work or home. Veronica Rodriguez explained to her that was how a sugar daddy would behave. That's exactly what it means. Veronica said, with amusement in her voice. He gives you money, and you have sex, and you have nothing else. You don't have the house. You don't get to go to the house. You don't get to meet the kids. You just give the sex and get the dollars. Natalie regularly posts on Instagram, where she boasts a whopping 344 followers. On Natalie's Instagram page, she posts mostly modeling shots of herself, as well as 90-Day Fiancé franchise announcements. Fans of the show are all over Natalie's comment section, registering their 2 cents about Natalie and how she lives her life. In an often repeated sentiment, one Instagram user wrote, "Sadly, the beauty hides the insanity inside. Never have I seen an adult woman act so entitled."